Schneider, please.
Shalom. My name is Schneider. I want to talk about the importance of Israel. Let's try to search for the truth, not with our own seichel, which we certainly cannot trust, and not with science, which is also not trustworthy, but with the Torah, Torah's emes. What does it say in the Torah? The Torah tells us that Hashem created the world. Hashem created Adam. He commanded him not to eat from the eitz hadas. Adam ate from the eitz hadas. He was cursed. We have to know that we are cursed. Not a nice thing, but that's the truth.
By the way, Reb Schneider, this is a big sugya, since you mentioned Eitz Hadas. The Eitz Hadas for the Eitz Chaim, Rab Shlomo Karlebach, the Rebbe of your wife, came out every Torah he talked about the two types of, the whole world is divided in Eitz Hadas people and Eitz Chaim people. Okay, continue.
In any case, we have been cursed, and it's not a nice thing, but we have to know it. But Hashem also blessed Adam before he sinned, and the bracha is forever. As אם אתה מאמין שאתה יכול לקלקל, תאמין שאתה יכול לתקן. אם אתה מאמין שאתה מקולל, תאמין שאתה גם מבורך. We are blessed. Hashem blessed us. Okay, then comes Noah. 10 generations later, the people were sinning. It doesn't seem from the pshat of the Torah that Hashem is so concerned about Avodah Zarah. He's concerned about murder. He's concerned about wrong sex. He punishes the world. Noah survives with his children, and Hashem makes a bris with Noah. He gives him mitzvahs. 10 generation comes Avram Avinu. Avram Avinu is a big chidush. He calls out in Hashem's name. It means he's fighting Avodah Zarah. The Rambam has hundreds of words at the beginning of Yeshuv Avodah Zarah about Avram Avinu and Yitzhock Avinu and Yaakov Avinu, but he doesn't say one word Eretz Yisrael. We have a complaint here against the Rambam. The pshat is that Avram called out about Avodah Zarah only in Eretz Yisrael. Eretz Yisrael is anti-Avodah Zarah. Like it says, somebody lives in Chutz La'aretz, he's Oved Avodah Zarah, the Tahara, but he's Oved Avodah Zarah. Eretz Yisrael is against Avodah Zarah. The Rambam left it out. Not good. Eretz Yisrael, against Avodah Zarah. This Mila. Hashem promises Eretz Yisrael to Avram Avinu and to Yitzhock Avinu and to Yaakov Avinu, and He blesses them. The blessing of Avram Avinu is conditional only if we go to that mysterious country, which turns out to be Eretz Canaan. The blessing is conditional. If you're not in Eretz Yisrael, the blessing is not there. So you have to be in Eretz Yisrael. Okay. Hashem makes a bris with Avram Avinu. He gives him Eretz Yisrael. He gives him bris milah, and he tells them they're going to go into Golus. 7 generations later, Moshe Rabbeinu comes along. He takes the Jews out of Mitzrayim. He brings down the Torah. It's all about Eretz Yisrael. We have to come to Eretz Yisrael. If we're not going to Eretz Yisrael, we might as well stay in Mitzrayim. If it's not for Eretz Yisrael, it's no use. We have Dayenu, 15 Dayenos, Eretz Yisrael, the Beis HaMikdash, the Beis HaBechira. That's the story. That's the story of the whole Tanakh. There's no question about it. In the Navi, we have David HaMelech and Yerushalayim. Okay. But it's all Eretz Yisrael. You leave out Eretz Yisrael, big no-no. Rambam left out of Eretz Yisrael 3 places. In his story about Avodah Zarah, there's no Eretz Yisrael. In his Ikrim, there's no Eretz Yisrael. Very bad, very bad. mitzvah. The Rambam is way off base. He forgot first base. By him, there's no first base bechlal. Very bad. We have to know that it's all about Eretz Yisrael. If anything is an ikar, Eretz Yisrael is an ikar. You can't leave that out. Okay, that's the story. That's what I want to continue talking about this in Mitzvah Hashem, about Eretz Yisrael throughout the generations. But meanwhile, we covered very quickly what the Tanakh is all about, what the Torah is telling us. Hashem chose Avram, Yitzhock, Yaakov, and their progeny. We are chosen by Hashem. We are blessed by Hashem, but it goes together with Eretz Yisrael. Anybody who leaves out Eretz Yisrael, and certainly who goes against Eretz Yisrael, is just completely anti-Tanakh, and we can't call him a Jew. Not at all. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Yisroel. Let me ask you a question. What about non-religious people? Do you think they should come to Eretz Yisrael?
Definitely.
But many poskim and Rishonim...
Hashem promised Avram Avinu that he'll give Yisrael to his Zera, and to Yitzhock Zera, and to Yaakov Zera. It doesn't say anything about you have to keep the mitzvahs. Not one word. The giving of Eretz Yisrael is not conditional. The bracha is conditional. He says, Rech lecha, then v'avarechecha. The bracha is conditional, but the bris, ben absorbent, Eretz Yisrael is not conditional.
Yisrael?
Belongs to the progeny of Avram, Yitzhock, Yaakov. Everybody who comes out of Avram, Yitzhock, Yaakov has Eretz Yisrael.
Yisrael, I believe the pasuk says, "Leman tishmeru lebol Yisrael, leman tishmeru al zchukosai u'mishpatai," in order that we should claim it. Now,
it doesn't say that in my Torah.
It says it in Tehillim.
I'll give you Yisrael on condition that you keep the mitzvahs. No.
Yeah,
If you worship a brother Zara, I'll kick you out of Eretz Yisrael.
It says it. Yisrael David.
It doesn't say you shouldn't contact Israel, or you shouldn't live in Israel for worship of brother Zara.
Yisrael.
Like that.
Yisrael
belongs to the Jewish people.
If
they worship of brother Zara, you get kicked out, and that's what happened.
Yisrael. It doesn't say in the Torah, but it says in Tehillim. The pasuk come to Eretz Yisrael. Leman tishvu es hukosai mitzvosai v'torosai. Leman, we come in order to keep the Torah. Now, Yisrael, many.
We shouldn't come to Eretz Yisrael. Does it say that anywhere? Does it say that anywhere? In the Torah should exam, in the Torah should bapeh, that a Jew who doesn't keep the mitzvahs should not be in Eretz Yisrael. Where does it say such a thing? It doesn't say that in the Mikra. It doesn't say that in the Mishnah. It doesn't say that in the Talmud. It doesn't say that in the Medrash. It doesn't say that. So why?
I believe the Rambam. We showed him say it.
That's a bald-faced liar.
We showed him say it.
Going against the whole Torah. Call a Torah kula. Mapechet, call a Torah kula.
We show the Ramban in Maimar Agula brings it, and Rabbi Kaplan talked about it in a previous video that we put up a couple of months ago.
I have not heard from Rabbi Kaplan. I don't know about it, but the facts are the facts. No Rishon, not the Rambam, not the Ramban. Nobody, no Rishon can change the Torah. The Torah, the Rambam himself writes, the Torah ends with Rav Ashi. Everybody else is just a commentary. Anything that doesn't say in the Talmud does not apply. And if you have an individual opinion like Rav Yehuda that you shouldn't go from Babel to Etzel, okay. But all the other Amaram didn't say that. Not Rav, not Shmuel, not Chester, not Rav Huna, not Rabbi, not Rava, not Rav Ashi. Rabbi Yehuda was the only one who said not to go to Eretz Yisrael, and his own Talmidim, Rabbi Abba and Rabbi Zera, went to Eretz Yisrael without saying goodbye to him. Because they didn't want him to make any problems. And Rabbi Levi, who said the Shalom Shavuos, very nice, and he goes together with Rabbi Yehuda, like the Gemara itself says. But Bar Kokhba fought against Rome. Bar Kokhba didn't hear about the Shalom Shavuos, and neither did Rabbi Akiva, and neither did the Rambam, and neither did any other Posek. So therefore, it's just an individual opinion. Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Levi are entitled to their opinions, and it's born in the Gemara. It's Torah. But it's not halacha.
But you bring Bar Kokhba, you should know many poskim bring that Bar Kokhba lost because he did go against the Shavuos. He rebelled.
Fine, but the Rambam says that he was a potential Mashiach, and one who was killed, not because of any sin, according to the Rambam. It just didn't work, for whatever reason. The Rambam doesn't give a reason. When he was killed, we found out that he was a kosher melech, but he was not the Mashiach. Because he didn't rebuild the Beis HaMikdash, he didn't gather in the Galuyot. But he was the Seder Gomer. So says Rabbeinu Moshe ben Maimon. Look it up in the 11th chapter of Hilchos Melachim, at the end of the Mishnah Torah. Okay, I have to get on the bus.
Okay,
Litrot.
Litrot Yisrael, Kol Tov, Hanukkah Sameach, Litrot.
Hanukkah Sameach, Shalom Shalom.
Shalom.